What's up, Gen X?
When you do the devil's work, Fox News,
Gen X says,
are not terrorists. Kilmer and Khalil 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 are not terrorists. Are not terrorists. Kilmer and Khalil are not terrorists. Kilmer and Khalil are not terrorists.
people! This is a democracy constitution!
We, the people, defend the Constitution! We, the people, defend the Constitution! We, the people, defend the Constitution! We, the people, defend the Constitution! We, the people, defend the Constitution! We, the people, defend the Constitution! We, the people, defend the Constitution! We, the people, defend the Constitution! We, the people, defend the Constitution! We, the people, defend the Constitution! We, the people, defend the Constitution! We, the people, defend the Constitution! We, the people, defend the Constitution! We, the people, defend the Constitution! We, the people, defend the Constitution! We, the people, defend the Constitution! There was no mandate for fascism! 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 Happy Tax Day! Tax the rich! 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 My return from
yesterday with my painting is Cuomo getting his head cut off. 15 foot. It's a big oil painting. I was here yesterday with it.
Oh, you painted it? Really? Wow, guys. It's kind of hard for me to get. But this gentleman painted this. How long you been doing the artwork?
Oh, a long time. I had this down at the Miami Art Festival last year. I got attention all over the world.
Beautiful, bro. Beautiful.
15 foot.
15 foot?
Long.
How long did it take you to do it? Couple days?
Who are you with?
I'm independent journalist. I have my own channel. I don't know if you have Instagram, but my link to everything is, what is this?
The press release about the painting.
Press release.
And about me. I manage Muddy Waters, James Brown, a lot of people in the rock business.
Really? Wow, man, it's a pleasure to meet you.
My pleasure. I'm an old hippie, I'm 80 years old.
They like to put terms on everything. I like to just say we're humans living,
I've been to a lot of these rallies since the 60s, A lot of rallies in the 60s.
Yeah, I'm an independent.
Good for you.
So I try to go to as many rallies, protests as possible to boost the message.
Try to sell this to go to the network. So,
Can I keep these?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
I was all the blues acts. I worked with a lot of blues people over the years.
Yeah, guys, he gave me some articles right there. Managed James Brown. Thank you, brother. You come here often?
No. I looked to trade today about too many people. I want to rip the canvas,
Right.
So I'm going to bring it now.
That is a beautiful piece of artwork, brother.
Maybe we famous one day.
No.
If it has an effect on the election, it'll be famous.
I'm sure people were coming up to you left and right to ask you about it, right? Yeah.
There's a lot of pictures.
Settle. You can't trust Fox. Settle. You can't trust Fox. Settle. You can't trust Fox. You can't trust Fox. You can't trust Fox. You can't trust Fox. Turn off the box. Don't watch Fox. Turn off the box. Don't watch Fox.
Nick Johnson, Weekend, Rob, what's up, guys? Gregory Stevens, talking trash. Appreciate everybody being here. We're about to go. I'm about to start walking to the other protests momentarily.
787 million dollars.
Fox lies to you, America. Why? So they can manipulate you.
What's up, Weekend? How you doing?
Free yourself from Fox propaganda. Fox lies to you to serve their interests. The interests of the billionaire clan. Fox wants you to be their slave.
Okay, we're gonna do a group shot. Wait.
Have assignment. No, but you need that.
So that the signs are clear in the photographs. You can do it.
That's good. I'm glad you said billionaire. I'm almost at millionaire level.
So you have to straighten out the no dictators. Well, we're in a and you're good. Be short.
Sorry, I didn't read my thing. Sorry, I had
Protect healthcare! Tax the rich! Protect the disabled! Tax the rich! Protect clean air! Tax the rich! Protect Social Security! Tax the rich! Protect Medicare! Tax the rich! Protect consumer protection! Tax the rich! Protect veterans aid! Tax the rich! Protect voting rights! Tax the rich! Protect the Constitution! Tax the rich! Protect democracy! Tax the rich! Protect democracy! Tax the rich! Protect democracy! Tax the rich! What should we do? Tax the rich!
Put Fox out of business.
Today is a fourth demonstration day. You did one.
Guys, we got to get to the other protest. Starting soon. So we're going to get out of here, head over to the other protest. That one, they should be marching. Cops don't really like that group, so probably be crazy, you know.
Hire a law firm that caves in and negotiates.
Get out of here. Other protest isn't that far away. How's everybody doing today? TikTok still doesn't got. TikTok has me on like house arrest. So if I try to go live on TikTok outside, it doesn't let me do it, or it lets me do it, but it restricts it. Like it doesn't allow new people to see it. So if you're not like already following me, you can't see it. So essentially, the only time TikTok allows me to go live is when I'm specifically connected to my store's Wi-Fi. That is the only time it'll let me go live. If I'm not connected to my store's Wi-Fi, it doesn't let me go live. It's pretty insane. But it is what it is. Doesn't belong to me. Guess what grade level this guy can read at? I say 4th. 3rd, you were wrong. I'm on a 3rd grade reading level, brother. You were wrong. Where's my money? Kevy, boy. Oh yeah, you're a hater, Kevin. I forgot. I haven't seen you in a while. How you been, brother? Kevy Kev. Many of them were close to retirement and recently fired over government cuts and being directly affected by what's going on.
It's like basically the
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Like, this is why you kind of gotta lay off the meth, bro. You hit the meth and you just start articulating things that, like, Not only do they not make sense, they're not on topic. Stop messing around, brother. I know it feels good in the moment, but eventually all your teeth are gonna fall out and garbage is just gonna keep spewing out of your mouth. Stop messing around, Kevy Kev. Oh, this coffee's killing me. It's the money, man. I got a bag of money. Tax the rich. Who do we tax, guys? Let's see. Kev, this is a multiple question for you. It's a multiple question for you. Who do we tax as Americans? Okay, it's multiple choice to help you out. So A. First answer is A. Do we tax the blacks? It's A. It's multiple choice. A. Do we tax the blacks? That's answer A. Get out your number 2 pencil and get ready to bubble it in, okay? So A, do we tax the blacks? B. Do we tax the vets? B. Multiple choice, remember. Answer B. Do we tax the vets? C. Answer C. Do we tax the babies, the newborn babies? Do they get taxed? Or D. Do we tax the rich, Kev? D. Answer D is do we tax the rich? Let's see if you could get it right, Kev. Put down a meth pipe. Take a moment, breathe. Inhale some actual oxygen. And submit your answer. You have 1 minute to submit your answer, sir. You put down the meth pipe, you pick up the number 2 pencil and you bubble it in. What do you choose, Kev? Kevy Kev, you can do it, bro. I got faith in you. I got faith in you, brother. 1 minute. You're down to about like 50 seconds, I'm not gonna lie. You're at the 50-second mark. Give you some time. It isn't that easy of an answer. It's not that easy, I'm not gonna lie. What are you, a retard? I spelled it out for you. Look at this guy, Kev. You just can't help stupid sometimes, you know? Not only are you a meth head, you're a retard. I asked the question nice, slow, and simple. It's okay, Kev, bro. I'm not a ESL. I'm not a para. So I can't help you, brother. But I love you anyway. We got short buses in classrooms with like 5 teachers to help people like you, okay? I hope you get the help you deserve. I can't help you though, brother. Failed the quiz. You failed the test. Six roaches. What's up, my guy? Haven't seen you in a minute. See, this is how I know you're slow. I'm literally working right now, sir. I'm a journalist. I'm an actual, factual, according to the city of New York, I'm a journalist. I'm recognized and respected as a journalist. So when you say, why don't I get a job? Like, it's kind of strange to me because I'm actually working. Like right now at this moment. But you're a little slow and you're a little you're not messed up. You're not messed up, Kevin. You're meth up. You're not messed up in the head. You're methed up in the head. So I can understand why you don't understand this is work, but man, I think I messed up, guy. My bum is tingly. I dropped a deuce earlier. I don't think I cleaned well. I got that tingly feeling that's uncomfortable, you know? Are you driving? Are you going? What are you doing? Can I walk through here? Can't. This dude's not messed up in the head. He's methed up. So why you don't do drugs, kids? That topic in the news, that is what the protest was about. But during that protest, rocks, feces, bleach, and urine were hurled from a balcony onto protesters, breaking a car window. And that's what the protest is. There was one yesterday in regards to it, and there's another one here today. I heard about the one yesterday too late. Well, I actually had obligations.
You know, I'm tired of being stupid.
Kevin, laugh, you chump. You can't take the heat, Kevin? Stick around, Kev. Come on, bro. You could diss it out. You could take it. Don't run away. Kev's not even in the chat no more. That's why I tell you guys, man. Don't ever time nobody out. Don't ever block nobody. Let him hang around and get bullied out of the chat. You can get abused out of the chat. We don't need to block anybody or time anybody out. Just abuse them into submission. Once again, every Sunday, guys, every Sunday from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'll be at Times Square. Any and everybody is welcome to come out, join, whether you want to film and do content on your own, not on your own, like with me, and maybe you've been hesitant to do it. You could come, hang out, do some filming with me, or you could just come and hang out and you don't have to film. We could walk around, chat, see what's what, see what's going on, all that type of good stuff. So, yeah. What is what? Postal police? It's postal police. Now, I like when they leave of their own accord. When you block somebody or you time them out, like they feel like what they were saying got to you to the point you couldn't take it anymore. Their words were cutting so deep that you had to be blocked. You know? That's why I much rather enjoy, like, if you want to go back and forth, I'm not above it. I'll jump in the mud with you, piggy, and get dirty. Get muddy. I'm not above doing that. EBG, what up, brother? Big EBG with the blessings the other day, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for that the other day. EBG dropped like $40, $50.
You gave me one. This is the fun.
Chrysler Building, not to be confused with the Empire State. It is not the same building. This is the building King Kong climbed. My good cousin, my great uncle, King Kong. This was indeed the building he climbed. Isn't that amazing? They tagged up in the middle of Manhattan. Shout out to all the graffiti artists, all the street artists. Could you roll it down? Could you roll it down? No? Please? 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 Sir, I want to thank you for your service. You see, guys, I tried to thank him for his service. He wouldn't have it. Don't work too hard, guys. Kill yourselves out here, you know? What are we talking about? When Debo come around, I be quiet, but when he leave, I be talking again. When Debo come around, I be quiet, but when he leave, I be talking again.
Yo,
Look at Captain Protest over there. Old Timmy boy. Sir El Capitan Protest.
Because he's not the owner of the
And these are the the opposite protesters.
Well, yeah. Well, no. No, there's some privilege at play. It has nothing to do with race. It's definitely. So, no, I mean, either way, there's going to be blowback. Yeah.
100 of you guys in here. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. 104 you guys in here. Appreciate you.
I was on this side, right about there. Started coming down.
Because you know, like, if somebody throws like a penny from a high altitude, it could do that, but we do a lot of that.
If it broke a windshield, you know it would have done some serious damage. You know, it's like,
if it was a palace, if it was the opposite, it would be
if not that day, that night, it would have been automatic.
What's up, brother? How you doing? I caught it when it happened, like it a little bit got on you, but then I saw on Instagram. You have a handle or channel?
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
I think it's still in the market.
Did you post it?
I didn't make it into a short, but the live stream.
And I had turned mine on, but I'm like turning it on after the first.
I follow you already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Subway DJ is your handle. Yeah, I got pretty much the second bag coming down.
Okay.
And then the aftermath, and then when I got home, I saw like all over social media. I remember I'm like, that's the brown jacket. But,
no, it's like I wish I had, after the first like 2 little bags came down, I figured that was it. And then he did the buck, and I'm like, can you just turn this on? And right before it could get up, it's like,
Wow, y'all did good. Like, look at that.
no, that's why you needed people out here, you know, because when stuff like that happens.
If it wouldn't have been caught on camera, like,
No,
you know, it'd been.
no, it was pretty good.
even so, yeah, his face, and wow.
Yeah, whoever got that face picture too, was like, that was a gold shot.
I think people from different angles, but you know, one or two got a lot better angles and shots.
But then almost immediately, like somebody tried to like, well, not immediately, but like a day or two, somebody matched it to like another picture of like
Yeah,
keywords wears a hat
yeah.
in another Zionist. Or at the Columbia.
Immediately that night,
We have one more banner if anyone's down to help hold it. If you want to come forward. Take from that side.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have. They who actually owns the apartment and everything else. Yeah, right.
No, for real. I was like, yo, yeah, we'll get to you.
That would be.
So it's warning
So yeah, guys, it was actually from that balcony. I think either the first or second balcony. First or second one.
Well, I guess it depends, but yeah.
No, but I feel you, like, I'm fucking like, an object really missed me. Fucking look at the group of people there. Hanging out. I was like a few feet away from that car. Yeah, I literally saw the gunshot.
Any folks who are going to be recording from media, we're going to be setting up, if you want to set up over here.
You gonna arrest that guy?
Excuse me, boss. Sorry, not you.
Yeah, they're right behind, they're behind the counter. Oh, they're actually, you see it right now. Yeah, it's
I said I'm filming. Do you mind like stepping to the side if you don't mind? Thank you. Actually, excuse me. like the same guy who threw it. I think that was the same guy who threw it.
They want to try to drown us out! politician has come out to condemn this. Imagine if it was the other way around. There would be FBI on the doorstep. There would be a SWAT team. If a pro-Palestine protester threw human waste on Zionists. And this did have a very dangerous impact. To the point where a windshield of a vehicle parked right here was smashed by the items that were thrown from above. This is why we have this press conference here today. We are joined by within our lifetime healthcare workers for Palestine. Doctors against genocide. Muslim American Society Brooklyn. The Council on American Islamic Relations New York. Uni for Palestine. Mamas for a free Palestine. And many more. Right here on East 43rd Street. Between 2nd and 3rd Avenue. In front of the Summit NYC. The site of the recent hate crime attack. On pro-Palestine protesters. On Monday, April 7th. World Health Day. Someone from this balcony. Again, hurled bleach and feces and heavy objects. While displaying an Israeli flag. The toxic materials. Splashed onto the protest. That was attended by children. And elderly people. There are actually videos. Where NYPD were overheard saying that they too got hit. But yet they weren't crying about it. Yet the attack resulted in no arrest. Or charges against the perpetrator yet. They only put out a wanted poster. Much later. Due to the sustained pressure. Of people in the community. Who documented this evidence. And made it publicly clear. Yet when Palestine protesters display banners or hold up speakers outside of their balconies and homes, we have personally witnessed NYPD officers scale these buildings and attempt to enter people's homes without a warrant to prevent the free speech of supporting Palestine. Yet when we are attacked with biological waste, with chemical weapons, they abdicate responsibility. The NYPD flew a drone over the protest and did not use it to identify the attack assault me.
For standing in the street.
For standing in the street.
Because I did not want to be directly under.
Because I did not want to be directly under.
The bleach that was being thrown.
The bleach that was being thrown.
I announced at the beginning.
I announced at the beginning.
Of that action.
Of that action.
That I am 8 months pregnant.
That I am 8 months pregnant.
But they were not concerned.
But they were not concerned.
For my safety.
For my safety.
The safety of the people behind me.
For the safety of the people behind me.
The safety of the children and the elderly.
The safety of the children and the elderly.
Or even their own safety.
Or even their own safety.
They allowed the Zionists.
They allowed the Zionists.
To carry out this attack.
To carry out this attack.
With impunity.
With impunity.
Despite the severity of this violence.
Despite the severity of this violence.
Elected officials.
Elected officials.
Did not condemn the attack.
Did not condemn the attack.
Media outlets have ignored this.
Media outlets have ignored this.
We know this is not an isolated incident.
We know this is not an isolated incident.
But part of a growing trend.
A part of the growing trend.
In which pro-Palestine protesters.
In which pro-Palestine protesters
are facing increased violence.
Are facing increased violence.
From Zionists who are emboldened.
From Zionists who are emboldened.
By escalating state repression.
By escalating state repression.
Including the pro-Palestine student activists.
Including the pro-Palestine student activists.
Abducted by ICE agents.
Abducted by ICE agents.
And threatened with deportation.
And threatened with deportation.
By the Trump administration.
By the Trump administration.
The day after the attack.
The day after the attack.
Another Zionist organization.
Another Zionist organization.
Publicly posted on social media.
Publicly posted on social media.
Inciting others to target Palestine.
Inciting others to target Palestine.
Palestine protests.
Palestine protests.
With dog or human feces.
With dog or human feces.
Trash.
Trash.
And bacon grease.
And bacon grease.
They offered to send text location updates.
They offered to send text location updates.
Of Palestine protest location.
Of Palestine protest location.
To a private network.
To a private network.
To help them coordinate these attacks.
To help them coordinate these attacks.
Finally yesterday.
Finally yesterday.
April 14th.
April 14th.
Summit NYC.
Summit NYC.
Terminated the lease.
Terminated the lease.
Of the tenant.
Of the tenant.
Whose brother attacked.
Whose brother attacked.
The pro-Palestine protest.
The pro-Palestine protest.
The name of the tenant.
The name of the tenant.
Is Daniel Cohen.
It's Daniel Cohen.
And we still don't know.
And we still don't know.
The name of the attacker.
The name of the attacker.
Who has still not been arrested.
Who has still not been arrested.
Despite a wanted poster.
Despite a wanted poster.
Being out for him.
Being out for him.
For days.
For days.
They could have confronted him immediately.
They could have confronted him immediately.
And every day that this goes by.
And every day that this goes by.
Without accountability.
Without accountability.
Sends a message to these Zionists.
Sends a message to these Zionists.
That their attacks will be protected.
That their attacks will be protected.
By the state.
By the state.
The only reason.
The only reason.
The summit took action.
The summit took action.
Was because of sustained pressure.
Was because of sustained pressure.
Of hundreds of phone calls.
Of hundreds of phone calls.
Of so much damning evidence.
So much damning evidence.
Being publicly posted.
Being publicly posted.
To condemn their inaction.
To condemn their inaction.
We have to keep this pressure up.
We have to keep this pressure up.
What happened was not normal.
What happened was not normal.
And it cannot go by.
And it cannot go by.
Without accountability.
Without accountability.
We are witnessing the collusion.
We are witnessing the collusion.
Between Zionists.
Between Zionists.
The NYPD.
The NYPD.
And corporate media.
U.S. supported
genocide in Gaza.
genocide in Gaza
An impending invasion.
and impending invasion
Of Yemen.
of Yemen.
These wars are carried out.
These wars are carried out
By our tax dollars.
by our tax dollars.
It's our responsibility.
So it's our responsibility
Speak up against them.
to speak up against them.
We will not be silent.
We will not be silent.
We will not be intimidated.
We will not be intimidated.
We will never stop.
We will never stop
Fighting for Palestine.
fighting for Palestine.
Please give it up for our next speaker.
Please give it up for our next speaker.
From Care, New York.
From New York.
Assalamualaikum everyone! My voice is not doing great from chanting earlier, so I'll try my best to keep this short and sweet. Here at Care New York, this is an indefensible hate crime. This is something that we unequivocally condemn, and this is also something that should be investigated to the utmost length by the NYPD. If the NYPD can exhaust every single avenue to arrest and apprehend students going to their citizenship interviews,
Let's keep our attention over here.
I have a right to be here! Why are you getting in it over your face? Why are you getting in her face? You're getting in her face. You're getting in her face. You back up. You're getting in her face, though. You're getting in her face. You're getting in her face. You're a fucking bum. You're a bum. You're a bum. You can't even show your face. Show your face, then. Can't even show your face. Fuck Palestine. Go to your corner, baby. Go in the corner. Go to your fucking corner. Palestine's not real. Go to your corner, dude. It's a fake country. Dude, go. Fake genocide. Fake genocide. There's some fake genocide. That genocide was fake. Fake genocide. There's some that was a fake genocide. Don't touch her. They promote hate. Get out of her face. Get out of her face.
Don't touch each other, guys. Don't touch
Get out of her face.
You don't need to get so close to her. You
Get the fuck out of here.
don't need to get so close to her. You don't need to get so close to her. You don't need to get so close to her. You don't need to get so close to her. You don't need to get so close to her. You don't need to get so close to her. You don't need to get so close to her.
I have a right to be here. Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
You can get this close.
Don't fucking touch him.
Don't get too close to
That's
the
Hamas's fault. Hamas did that.
As long as he doesn't touch her.
Hamas did that. Hamas did that. Hamas kills babies.
Did you see what happened before?
You hater.
You didn't see me get made. You didn't see us get attacked. You didn't see them come out with weapons. You didn't see us bring weapons. Fuck
You
you.
have a right to be here.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
They put them in danger. They put them in danger.
Hamas kills babies. Hamas kills babies.
You don't need to get in the face. You don't need to get in the face. You don't need to get
Hamas kills babies.
You also can't keep his hands to himself. Okay, but he doesn't need to keep your hands to yourself. So this is what the Palestine side is all about. Just being racist and being weirdos. Guys, this is the Free Palestine movement. This is what the Free Palestine movement is all about, guys. Remember, get your cameras out. This is what the Palestine people are all about. This is what they're all about, though. Allah, fuck your Sharia law. Fuck Islamic fascism. We don't want your caliphate in America. We don't want no caliphate in America.
Why do you hide behind kids?
You hide behind kids.
Why do you hide behind the hate?
Unmask the hate. Unmask the hate. Jew hater. You're a whole Jew hater.
Show me one Hamas military base. Show me a Hamas military base. Why did they?
Hey guys, let's just respect the barrier. How about we stay on each side of the barrier? Keep your hands on one side of the barrier, right? Can someone tap that guy? Just tap it.
You raise your kids to be martyrs.
Let's just say a little space. That's all we're looking for. Is a little space. Guys. A little space.
With the civilians who were practicing their First Amendment right as guaranteed in this nation led by liberty to protest against the ongoing genocide in Gaza. Woo! This statement represents the views of our organizations which are acting on our humanity, our medical oath, that we swear to protect all life. All life is sacred. The people of Gaza and Palestine are sacred. So in our condemnation, we present our evaluation of the heinous attack which was said before to be on the lines of chemical warfare and biological warfare. It's the same tool they use in Gaza, in Jenin, in Palestine, in Lebanon. Their white phosphorus, their quadcopters, their depravity. It's here and it's there. And the heinous attack occurred 1 week ago while we civilians. We are civilians. We gathered as we protested and disrupted. And we will continue to gather against the ongoing genocide in Gaza. A few notes to substantiate our medical condemnation of the biological and chemical attacks. The elderly, the differentially able, children, pregnant civilians. Bleach is toxic to the developing baby, the fetus, our children. It causes brain damage, yet that's what they don't even hesitate to use. And the people, the cops who are supposed to protect civilians, did nothing. And so the resident of Summit chose to weaponize infection against us. And the attacked us with species and objects and bleach. And how can we forget? They all repeat their tactics. At the Columbia Institute, where I was a medic at, they used chemical skunk. I don't even know where they got it from, but they attacked students. iOS on Columbia's campus attacked students with chemicals. They're all coordinated. This depravity is everywhere from here to Palestine. Their playbook is the same. And as a healthcare worker, we're mandated reporters. So are the NYPD. They too take the oath, but to the state. They're not here for the people. They're not here to protect us. We know who they're here for. So here we are again, and we will continue to be in the streets to hold the state responsible for genocide and to hold the summit responsible for their depraved tenets. More urgently, our statement expresses our profound rage and our grief as the life-sustaining structures in Gaza, the medics, the people, continue to be bombed. Al-Ali Baptist Hospital on Palm Sunday, 36 hours ago, was bombed yet again. This is the 9th time they've been attacked, the first time being October 17th, 2023. All 33 hospitals in Gaza have been bombed. So the rage, the spectrum of their depravity, this is what it encompasses. And we have to stand against this. Because if we don't stand against this, they're going to continue to escalate. So here's our call to all of the people of conscience, all the healthcare workers, everybody across every sector of labor and society to escalate for Gaza. Escalate for Gaza.
Escalate for Gaza.
NYPD do in response to this clear targeted attack of hate? Absolutely nothing. No arrest, no investigation, no charges. Their refusal to even acknowledge that this was an act of hate confirms what we already know. This system does not see us. It does not value our safety. It does not value our dignity. It does not value our lives. The NYPD has yet to arrest the perpetrator, but this eviction that Nikki had mentioned earlier is a direct result of evidence gathered and shared by community members. Let that sink in. While the state does nothing, we are the ones holding perpetrators accountable. We did that. Because we do not allow violence against our movement to go unanswered. By standing down, by refusing to hold our perpetrators accountable, and by continuing to criminalize our protest rather than the violence that we face, the state is simply not complicit. This is not negligence, this is collaboration. But let it be known that we do not look for them for protection. We never have, because they have shown us time and time again that we do not matter to them. So we protect each other. We keep us safe. That's why we're here today. That's why we will continue to take the streets. We will continue to raise our voices. And we will continue to fight for the liberation of our people from New York City to Madison. The grassroots censorship firmly within our lifetime and every courageous soul that continues to fight for justice. Our youth will continue to be on the front lines at every single protest, at every single day, despite the surveillance, the doxing, and the harassment that we face by the NYPD. Despite the criminalization and the threats of deportation that we face, we will continue to show up until Palestine is free by any means necessary. NYPD, gay, gay, gay! NYPD, gay, gay, gay! Maternal and newborn health, which is why it was so important for us to be in front of the United Nations that day of the protest to bring attention to the mothers, the newborns, the infants, to the children in Gaza who have been mercilessly slaughtered for the last 18 months with U.S. weapons, with impunity. And this is why I, as a soon-to-be mother, still come out, still protest, despite the risk, despite the attacks, despite the assaults, because we are ultimately fighting for life in Gaza. A majority of the population in Gaza is under the age of 18 years old. They are the ones that are being slaughtered day in and day out. And why it's so important for us to build organizations, support and stand with organizations like Mamas for a Free Palestine, who bring light to this issue every day. So please give it up to our next speaker from Mamas for a Free Palestine.
First off, I want to say happy tax day to everybody. Nothing's more patriotic than funding Zionists, apartheid, genocide, and squatters on stolen land. Healthy beginnings and hopeful futures. When I first saw the themes for World Health Day 2025, I laughed, not out of amusement, but out of sheer hypocrisy. Do these slogans include mothers of Gaza? Because as we speak, the world's conscience remains disturbingly silent on the catastrophic maternal and child health crisis unfolding there. Do they include the women whose wombs were torn apart Hey, watch your back. There's no maternal health agenda if it ignores Gaza's mothers or your campaign is irrelevant. We are demanding that the rights paraded in these campaigns apply equally to all women, including Palestinian women. And we are demanding that the global health community stop pretending that there's no crisis in Gaza. And this is not a regional issue. This is not politics. This is humanity. And until then, this campaign can join the long list of empty slogans and performative soap operas right alongside the fake feminist facades of International Women's Day. So far, you have heard from mothers, from medics, from legal organizations. You have heard from community centers, from people who want talk to our organization. This is how diverse our community is. That they make it claim that we are outside agitators or paid protesters, when it's the same group of pathetic Zionists who come after protesters every time. Middle-aged Zionist men who are freaks who come out to harass our women and our protesters. Again, while the NYPD stood here and did nothing, as chemical waste, as dangerous objects were being thrown onto us, it was the same NYPD who invaded campuses like the City College of New York, like Columbia, who fired their guns in these buildings, who assaulted students simply for protesting, for standing up against the genocide in Gaza. And all those students have taken on consistently throughout history. So it's important for us to ensure that we also have student voices here today who continue to be criminalized and vilified by their campuses and by the NYPD. Let Zionists get away again with the so please give it up for our next speaker from CUNY, from Palestine. They tell us to protest peacefully, to follow the rules, to trust the system. But what happens when the system protects the oppressor? What happens when our peaceful presence is met with violence and no one blinks? This is not just about politics, it's about our lives. It's about being targeted. Violent silencing of students, organizers, and speaking out against Zionism. Stand in solidarity with Palestine. We are being attacked, simply resisting. We're simply resisting, and the world continues to look away. We've been warning you about the violence of Zionism, but with no hesitation, you ignored us. You watched silently as they dogged our students, stalked our martyrs, beat our comrades, threatened us with death, supported us, and so much more. We are all witnesses to this brutality. We spoke up, we filed reports, we followed every so-called channel, and yet nothing. And now Zionists have grown bolder. They've learned just how easy it is to get away with violence. And now they're throwing big, heavy objects and feces at us from rooftops. Let me repeat that. Zionists are now throwing bleach, dangerous debris, and feces onto peaceful protesters from high buildings and getting away with it. Yay! This isn't just disgusting, it's proof of how protected they are, proof of how much power they hold. Because even after a full week, the man responsible for this attack hasn't faced a single charge. If the roles were reversed, we all know the outcome would be different. But because it's one of us, because we are Palestinian, Arab, Muslim, Black, Indigenous, immigrants, or allies, we are treated as disposable. They demonize our community. They barely see us as humans, and they try to destroy our resistance. But what they don't understand is as long as Palestine is fighting, we're fighting. And
As long as our people are oppressed, we will continue to protest and resist. As long as Palestinians are displaced, we will continue to fight until I and millions of Palestinians return to our land. We will never back down. No matter the disgusting fringes of the Zionist cross, no matter how many pigs come after us, no matter what Palestine, no matter what, Palestine will be ours again. We will return to an Aqsa, Quds, Ramallah, Nablus, Yafah, Palestine will be ours once more. So get up and take a stand. Get up and take a stand. We're taking back our land. We're taking back our land. Get up and take a stand. We're taking back our land. Get up and take a stand. We're taking back our land. 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 We're taking back our
As you all know, like I mentioned earlier, this attack was witnessed by NYPD. They were impacted by this attack. Yet, instead of using their technology, instead of marching up into the building right there to identify the assailants, in that moment, instead of using their drone technology to actually solve and figure out who the person was, and ID him in the moment, instead of us having to use pictures. Instead of us having to use pictures and gather our own evidence in order to hold this person accountable, they did not choose to use their technology, their expertise, and their large presence as we see here today. The so-called black people, we already know that they are not here for our protection. We already know that they are here to protect the same Zionists that hurl chemical attacks on protesters, that attack us on every turn, that counter-demonstrate against us. But this is something that we have to continuously document and make available online to prove to the world that the attacks on Palestine and Palestine protesters are part and parcel of the same system that wants our people day in and day out in Russia. Stop! Where drones are they use against Palestinians, the same drones that the NYPD uses here, that they use for surveillance purposes to attack people fighting for justice, rather than using it to solve crime, as they claim. A crime was committed here. They had every means and responsibility to take action against it, and they abdicated that responsibility because the Zionists who hurled the chemical weapons on us, the tenant from the Summit New York City building who hurled the feces that cracked a windshield of a vehicle parked right where we're standing right now, was doing the same function of what the NYPD does to Palestine protesters every day. He was serving the same function of attacking and terrorizing our movement like they have for the last 18 months.
Shame!
So please give it up for our next speaker from the campaign to demilitarize the Brooklyn Navy Yard.
We're here today as demilitarized Brooklyn Navy Yard to stand in solidarity with within our lifetime our Palestinian siblings and our community members in the diaspora. As a movement that fights against weapons technology manufactured in this very city, we are enraged by the fascist Zionist coward who attempted to harm our community on the last action, as well as enraged at the NYPD, the fascist NYPD, who deployed their drones Easy aerial engineers and manufacturers, autonomous quadcopters and hexacopters used to surveil and drop bombs on Palestinians in Gaza. Not only is Easy Aerial directly supplying the Zionist entity, they also lobbied Eric Adams in 2021, urging him to deploy drones in predominantly black, brown, and working class communities. These are the same drones again and again as we witness used to surveil our community members, our protesters, our students on campuses, during campus and day-to-day basis. These are the same drones used for identifying protesters who are being kidnapped in daylight by ICE agents. We reject the lies and disinformation that attempt to normalize fascist technology and militarism. Drones are weapons. Whether they're used for surveillance or for strikes, they attack life and devastate entire communities. We see these technologies for what they are, weapons of imperial conquest of the U.S.-Israeli colonial project. We are grateful and proud of our community as we witness how continuous pressure, forced the landlord Summit NYC to terminate its lease with the Zionist last week's attack and committing to resisting until these war criminals are shut down. This goes to show how impossible we are when we unite and harness our collective power to effect material change. So we call on all community members to join the campaign to shut down these weapon manufacturers. So we know that united we will win. And long live liberation, long live revolution. And to that, I only have one chance. There is only one solution! There is only one solution! Intifada revolution! Intifada revolution! There is only one solution! There is only one solution! Intifada revolution! Intifada revolution! Intifada, intifada! Intifada, intifada! Long live intifada! Long live intifada! Intifada, intifada! Mobilize the Intifada! Mobilize the Intifada!
Again, you have heard from every sector of society. We are a broad movement because the people of the world stand against genocide, stand with Gaza, stand with Palestine, stand against Zionism and the Jewish people. And Jewish people who stand against genocide are no different. So please give it up to our next speakers from the Torah who are always living in solidarity with Palestine alongside us at every single protest for as long as I've been going to protest.
With the help of the Almighty, I pray to the Almighty to bestow upon me His truth, His wisdom, that I may be worthy of conveying His message and so sanctify His name and bring peace to the world. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. Greetings. All of you have once taken apart yourself, the heart, the strength, the courage to come out and stand under a porch that just recently objects were thrown that could have killed people. But you came out anyway. And therefore we have to discuss, why are we witnessing people that have the capacity in a city where there's law, there's police, and yet they have the will and they don't have the fear to throw down objects, chemicals. But I think this is a long narrative. This is one narrative of 18 months of death and destruction in Palestine. This is a narrative of 76 years of occupation. Because the people of this movement called Zionism and national called anti-Semitism in order to strike fear into anybody who dares speak up against what they are doing, their occupation. They took the Bible and said if you're opposing them, you're opposing God. And then they took the Holocaust and they said the world recognizes there was an evil and it can't happen again. And therefore, if you're opposing them, the representatives, so say, of Jews, of God, of the Jewish religion, that you are anti-Semitic, you are inhuman, you are evil. So they have dehumanized the people of Palestine. They have dehumanized all the rabbis, the great Torah authorities from the city of Jerusalem. From day one, the rabbis in Jerusalem went out and gave the Jewish community over to the Jordanians, and the Zionists shot at them. And they assassinated our rabbis. In 1948, Rabbi Metzir Chazan was shot until the day he passed out that bullet in his leg when he went out to give the Jewish community to the Jordanians where the Jews were protected. They were not abused. But our history is the Zionists, every generation that they are there, they have abused, they have assassinated rabbis, they have disrespected all the Torah authorities. They have come to the United States and to Great Britain declaring that they are the representation of the Jewish religion. If you oppose them, you are evil, you are anti-Semitic, and you are therefore inhumane, and they have the right, just like a field that has worms, they spray it. That is what they're doing to the people of Palestine, and the world is silent. In New York, they're silent because they bought into this evil narrative of the Zionists that they're representing holiness, and the people who oppose them are inhumane. We are not inhumane. We are godly. We are doing what God wants of us. The evil use of the word anti-Semitism is criminal. They have disrespected the Jews. They have created a rift, driven a rift between Jews and Muslims. They put Jews like me at danger. They traipse around. They don't look like Jews. They don't cover their heads. They don't care. They go to any country. We, as Jews, who are obviously Jews, are put at danger by the actions that the Zionists do. It is criminal. If, God forbid, there is a true act of anti-Semitism in the world will laugh because the Zionists have abused the word anti-Semitism. Shame! It's not only shame, it's criminal attack on religious Jews. It is unacceptable. We are pleading with our government leaders. Again, I constantly repeat, God gave you that lofty position that you hold. Do not abuse it just because you are intimidated by these Zionist charlatans, by these Zionist conmen. You dare not be silent because ultimately you will be answering to God. You will be answering to your grandchildren why you were silent when the people of Gaza were being exterminated. This attack of chemicals, this is a daily action that they do in Palestine, in the streets of Al-Quds, Jerusalem. For 76 years, they're spraying the Jews who are standing out on the streets with chemicals, destroying their clothing, making them sick, and the world is silent because the world bought Zionist narrative. Unacceptable, evil, criminal. We will not, with God's help, be silent. Occupation is Zionism. Judaism is not permitted to occupy, to steal. see I'm dressed in my holiday garb. We do the Pesach Seder, the Passover Seder, where we talk to God and we say we are 2,000 years in exile. And we are not misled by people like Zionists. We are holding true to our faith. And ultimately the Almighty will reveal His glory, where all humanity will serve Him in harmony. That is why we live together with the Muslims, saying this Passover Seder, because we are not a danger to the Muslims, and the Muslims are not a danger to Jews. We always live together in peace. What is the impediment to peace? Zionism, their evil creation, the state of Israel. Since this is the phenomenon of the Zionist state of Israel, there is anti-Semitism, murder of Palestinians, murder of Jews, suffering, hate, anti-Semitism, yes. The textbook definition of anti-Semitism is Zionism in the state of Israel. World leaders, we plead with you, have respect for our Jewish scholars, have respect for humanity. Listen to our voice. How much have we suffered by the Holocaust? How much have we suffered? How many people of the Palestinian children are suffering? You will answer to God, so please cast off the intimidations of Zionism. Let's do what's right. Let's free Palestine. Stop the war in Gaza. Free
Zionism, no! The state of Israel is must go! Judaism, yes! Zionism, no! The state of Israel has got to go! Zionism, no! The state of Israel has got to go!
Like the rabbi before me said, despite the attacks on our movement, despite the intimidation, despite the assault, despite the criminalization, we still have the privilege to be here and to be on the right side of history. And if we don't take that seriously and take our responsibility to stand against genocide seriously, then we are also complicit in the genocide of our people. And so this is why it's important for us to remember that we are not victims, that the Palestinian people continue to resist and refuse to be perpetual victims. We are also agents of our liberation. We also build the movement for a free Palestine. We refuse to be intimidated. We will continue to fight like our people in Gaza continue to fight, and to remind everyone that after this attack occurred the other day, it did not deter us. It did not stop the protests from moving forward. It did not stop us from reaching Grand Central, where they tried to lock us out of multiple doors, and we were still able to make it inside in a public forum to make the message that standing against genocide is the correct thing to do, and that we will continue to do it by any means necessary. They are so afraid of our message reaching people, of us mobilizing in spaces that are public spaces that should be available for us to mobilize in. At another protest that we didn't even organize ourselves, just because it was near Grand Central, they locked down the entire terminal to prevent people, not just protesters, but travelers, from actually accessing that space. They support it too. So that just goes to show how powerful our movement is, how powerful our message is, the lengths that they will go to shut it down, but their inability to do so because the power of the people trumps them all. And that here in the belly of the beast, we have the responsibility more than anyone else to stand up against genocide in Gaza, because as a reminder, if you don't already know, for the people around us to know, Israel bombs!
USA pays! How many kids did you kill? We are going to come back.
Bigger and stronger and louder.
Bigger and stronger and louder.
At 3 p.m.
At 3 p.m.
in front of the New York Stock Exchange.
In front of the New York Stock Exchange.
Right on Wall
Right on Wall
Street.
Street.
Where the weapons companies.
Where the weapons companies
are being traded.
are being traded.
Where they profit off of blood money.
Where they profit off of blood money.
Today is tax day.
Today is tax day.
Our tax dollars fund the genocide.
Our tax dollars fund the genocide.
U.S. weapons manufacturers.
U.S. weapons manufacturers.
Fund the genocide.
Fund the genocide.
So where will we be?
So where will we be?
On April 17th.
On April 17th.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Mark your calendars.
Mark your calendars.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Share the flyer.
Share the flyer.
We have to
We have to
keep going.
keep going.
The genocide did not stop.
The genocide did not stop.
In fact, it is worse than ever.
In fact, it is worse than ever.
And we pay for it.
And we pay for it.
We must stop it.
We must stop it.
April 17th.
April 17th. We announced it.
The last protest.
At the last protest.
So you have no excuse.
So you have no excuse.
You have been told.
You have been told.
So tell your friends.
So tell your friends.
Your family.
Your family.
Your classmates.
Your classmates.
Your community members.
Your community members.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go. Take Palestine with you.
And bring people to the movement.
And bring people to the movement.
Because it's their responsibility too.
Because it's their responsibility too.
We have to
We have
continue to grow.
to continue to grow.
So that we can continue to fight.
So that we can continue to fight.
And show places like the summit.
And show places like the summit.
Grand Central.
And Grand Central.
And the New York Stock Exchange.
And the New York Stock Exchange.
We will not be afraid.
We will not be afraid.
We will not back down.
We will not back down.
We will keep fighting for Palestine.
We will keep fighting for Palestine.
The mothers.
And the mothers.
The children.
The children.
The fathers.
The fathers.
The brothers.
The brothers.
We will fight for them all.
We will fight for them all.
Until Zionism falls.
Until Zionism falls.
Every inch of Palestine.
And every inch of Palestine
is liberated from the river to the sea.
is liberated from the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
We just have to make sure
It
happens within our lifetime.
It happens within our lifetime.
It happens as soon as possible.
It happens as soon as possible.
So we can end this suffering. That we are witnessing.
That we are witnessing.
That we have a responsibility to end.
That we have a responsibility to end.
And right now.
And right now.
Under the summit.
Under the summit.
Where we were threatened.
Where we were threatened. We take the ultimate act.
Of defiance.
Of defiance.
By standing together here.
By standing together here.
And leading a prayer.
And leading a prayer.
In the same space.
In the same space. They tried to terrorize us. We came back here. Not just for a press conference.
Not just for a rally.
Not just for a rally.
But to show that Palestine.
But to show that Palestine
will never back down.
will never back down.
We are not afraid.
And we are not afraid.
We will pray Salat al-Zuhur.
We will pray Salat al-Zuhur.
Over here together.
Over here together.
Where they tried to terrorize us.
Where they tried to terrorize us.
So you're all gonna repeat after me, but if you're not praying, if you guys can go on to the sidewalk.
I love you.
So they bring them, and then
then they don't assimilate quickly dispersing. So then they disperse. So they gave birth control without their knowledge, so that they don't have babies, so that they can maintain a white Jewish majority within the overall majority. Wow.
Martin!
That's my idea.
Martin, you want to be there?
What is up, guys? They are praying. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hungry. I didn't eat. I only had coffee. They are praying, and I think after they finish praying, they're gonna march. EBG, love you, brother. Thank you. Crazy being crazy. Okay. You guys are too much, bro. I'm okay.
You guys want?
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, Kayla, you're in trouble, man. You're trying to get me in trouble. You guys almost got me beat up before. I think they're gonna march. That's what I was told. Yes, Zoo. Yeah, I always walk with them when they march. You were the one in the car. I was trying to thank you for your service. You guys got a tough job. God bless you. He thinks I'm being sincere, guys. Go see they're fighting, or not fighting, or arguing.
Definitely nice talking to you guys. And I'm not calming down. Like literally, I'm not calming down. Why are you using the police? How many times he says right story? Bro, yeah, imagine you rich. What's your question? I'm not calming down. I'm not calming down for your fucking rape route. Alright, so like,
what are you cruising for today?
You're a whole snitch. You support. You support. You're gonna end. Who you gonna end? Who you gonna end? Who you gonna end, bro? Who you gonna end? No, who you gonna end though? Who you gonna end? Who you gonna end? Who you gonna end though? Who you gonna end? I heard you. No, I fucking heard you. Who you gonna end?
Take you to a CVS and get you some shampoo.
Anyways, show your face, pussy. You can't even show your face. You gotta hide your face if you're a terrorist.
If we really want
I'm
to
not
work this
listening
out,
to the Hamas mouthpiece committee.
right
You are traitor to our community. You are traitor.
Kill yourself for Palestine. Kill yourself for Palestine, right? Martyr yourself, right? We're preaching that martyrdom crap, right? Are you gay for Gaza? Are you gay for Gaza, though? Gay for Gaza, right? Gay for Gaza, right? Right? Gay for Gaza, right? But gay for Gaza, right? Gay for Gaza, right? Come on, gay for Gaza, right? Then say it then. Say you're gay for Gaza.
watch out, that guy's a
I
wizard.
agree with Buck Hollow.
Watch out for the
Come
wizard.
on, say you're gay for Gaza. Right? You know you can. Then he'll fucking throw you off the roof.
Nobody fucking has.
Sir, I actually love roofs.
Are you gay for Gaza? Yeah, no, he is a child. I mean, he was playing with a baby rattle at the fucking drag story hour and shit. You know, they want to read sexual books to kids, and that's the shit he supports.
Why are you talking about sexual
Because
books?
he was the one that went to drag story hour.
Sir, I think you got your calendar mixed up.
Nah, he was there though. I saw you at the rally though, right? Yeah, you're right there, right? When that drag queen was reading sexual books to kids, right? You were there supporting that garbage. So what happened with that shit though? What happened with drag story hour?
Don't yell back. Let him tire himself. Really cool.
No. I'm saying, what happened with drag story hour though? Why you sending to the cops? gay for Gaza? Are you gay for Gaza, bro? Are you gay for Gaza? Gay for Gaza. Are you gay for Gaza, bro? Like,
You literally manually
are you gay for Gaza?
You literally manual bleed. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Are you gay for Gaza? Are you gay for Gaza, though? Gays in Gaza. Gay rights in Gaza. Gay rights in Gaza. You know what I mean? We don't want no chickens for KFC shit. Like, what's next? House for McDonald's? Bro, are you gay for Gaza?
Just a journalist, sir.
I'm gay for Gaza, but I know if I'm gay in Gaza, it's fucking tell me how to use. Come on, are you gay in Gaza?
Can I take a picture of that sign? Thank you. Thanks.
Aladdin is not a real story. Agrabah is not real. You want your genie in a lamp. Jafar is Hamas.
I'm not sure if they're gonna march or not. I think they should. Maybe they're not gonna march. It looks like it's breaking up, guys. I'm not sure.
I saw you over there. I saw you over there. Yeah, I know.
think they're breaking it up, guys. They're not gonna protest. I mean, they're not gonna march.
So insane. That is a piece of shit. Let's look from the grave.
I mean, yeah, because you're not like shutting down like the central station. It's not cool. People have to go to work. Yeah, you did. There's only video because you guys wanted to like the jihad shit. Because you guys tried to raid it, right? Why'd you guys try raiding the radio? Go back to you guys. Oh well, I don't care. $1 in emergency console. Alright, go ahead and get the $1 them up there! Where we got Trump Yabaka? Trump Land! Show your face. Yeah. See my face? Yeah, I want to see your face. You want me to take off my face? Yeah, look at your face.
You proud of your protest?
I'm very proud.
I'm going to see your face.
Right there, you're talking about your proud of it. Why do I need to do what you said? Because you just said the same. Because you're a whole coward. You're a whole coward.
Because
I'll show you my face somewhere else. What do we do? I mean, you guys dox us. Like people on Instagram send me death threats. People from this movement send me death threats and leak my personal home address. What happened to you? What happened to you? Good. You should. So if you're doing something right, then you want to lose your job, right?
does work like that. If you're working for a Jewish company, you're going to get fired. That's the way it works. You understand?
I have a lot of friends everywhere, not just people. I would never step foot on occupied land.
Oh, get off of America! Get off of America! Get out of America! America's all conquered.
Oh my God, that's the guy I yelled at.
Oh my God, it's the guy you yelled at.
Oh my God, Joe.
Oh my God, it's the guy you yelled at. Wow.
Obviously, you gotta hide your face so you don't get fired. Alright? That's why you have those rubber gloves. Would you phrase it like that? Sure. Makes sense. That makes sense. What is the okay, when you're screaming anti-Fatah, that means you want to wipe up the whole map of Israel. That's what it means. It means that everyone can see peacefully. They do it there peacefully. There's 2 million Arabs up there. There's 2 million Arabs. These are the people who live in Israel. Yes, it does. It says, Mother Earth is seeing Palestine.
You literally raped the doctors to death. That's what the IRL did, and that's what you
What did Hamas do? They strangled babies.
Hamas should have got your ass too. Like,
oh wow, okay, got it.
yes.
Hamas.
Inshallah, you're
And
not.
we're already then. Bring them then. Bring
Inshallah,
them.
you're
Bring them
not.
then. When they come in. When they come in, so I can find out. I'll make an appointment. You want to bring a terrorist organization to my house, right? God, that girl's telling me I'm supposed to bring Hamas to my house, right?
No, I said inshallah.
Nah, you want to bring Hamas to my house, right?
Inshallah, Hamas is
Nah,
coming.
you want what? You want Hamas to kill me?
Yes.
Nah, she said she wants to.
For all people.
What's the Jews, right? Why does it say in the charter that they want to exterminate the Jews then?
Read the charter.
Why does it say in their charter? Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. Right? They don't want to exterminate you.
Look, man, I had people from the Palestine.
I'm a Jew and I'm telling you.
You have like Alright, you lost the war, buddy. Alright, thank you. Want an autograph? Want an autograph? You can follow me if you like. I won't be able to translate. I don't like Caliphate. I don't like Elon. I don't support Caliphate. I don't support Hezbollah either, or the they gotta like blow up Indonesian ships. It had nothing to do with like Israel and Palestine, which is literally blowing ships. You guys, you're Palestine want to blow up ships in other countries. There aren't even Israel or Palestine.
Yeah, but that's what you're saying sounds like the anti-Muslim propaganda.
Well, I mean, why are the Houthis like blowing up all those ships?
My lawyer. I'll see you guys on my Instagram. Usually, like somebody's clowning.
Find me on the gram. You lost the board. Yeah. Good. Bye-bye, terrorists. Bye, Asa. How to stop people? Stop people. Get arrested. Fuck around, find out. Borough Park. Borough Park. That's what happened. He assaulted my boy. You know how that works? It was in Borough Park. It happened in Borough Park. You can assault somebody now and then it won't come back to you after a while. I got hit and they arrested the guy that punched me and I did nothing. Yeah, what is it with the Palestine people sending me death threats to my personal Instagram account? Always hiding in these pocket jihadi accounts. Always using burner accounts talking about you want to kill me and come to my house. Like what's up with that? That's what you fucking do. Why do people in the Palestine side send me death threats to my house? Nobody's fucking scared of you. Nobody's fucking scared of you. Baby. Nobody's scared. I don't kill babies. Why should you be scared of me? Hamas kills babies, though. You support Gaza. You support Hamas. You support the people in Gaza. The people in Gaza that strangle the people's babies. You support terrorists. No. Israel is not indiscriminately targeting children. They target trying to keep on trying to you support terrorism. That's all I got. I got what I got. I got what I got.
Accusation is a confession. That's L. According to his own father saying that, his own video, his own father, his own father said that on video. His own father, I sent you the video. His own father right here.
Where'd you get that shirt from? Etsy? You got that? You made it yourself? It looks like shit. I'll wipe my ass with that shit. I'll wipe my ass. I'll give you 10 cents. I'll give you 10 cents. All right. I'll give you 5 cents. I'll give you 5 cents.
Thank you for bringing attention to it. This is a direct flow.
I will wipe my ass.
Island American Jews who got paid to move to a Palestinian home, specifically the Al-Qurd family's home. And when he was stole by Muna Al-Qurd, Jacob, you are stealing my house. He responded.
I have a house in Israel.
But if I don't
get a
steal
co-op
it,
in Gaza.
if I
I'm
don't
gonna
steal
buy a
it,
co-op in Gaza,
someone else
boy.
is gonna steal it.
Co-op, think about
But
that.
if I don't steal it, someone else is gonna steal it. That's an Israeli proverb.
Now it's our land.
Who's bothering you? Israel. You're happy?
Yes.
That's a flex. How many
Good.
That's
Continue bombing.
exactly why we're here.
Continue bombing.
That's exactly why we're here.
Wipe out Hamas.
That's exactly why we're here. That's exactly why we're here.
The Iranian proxies here. He's got Iranian money in his pocket. Iranian money! Look, show us your money from Iran. Show us your money from Iran. You come on that class over.
I'm the only Israeli citizen.
How many buildings are left in Gaza? There's so happy about it. That's a That's a fact. That's our house.
Hey, you rape supporter! Rape supporter!
Hey guys, don't touch each other. Don't touch.
They were raping them in prison. They were raping the Palestinians with electrocution. There's concentration camps, and they were raping the Palestinians.
Let's call it a day, guys. Let's call it a day. We have other stuff we gotta go to. Let's call it a day. Okay, let's go. We got.
Why?
How many buildings are left in Gaza? That's the problem. How many buildings are left?
All right, guys, if we could, I gotta take the cops out of here, please. Thanks, guys. We could go. Let's break it up, all right?
I'm not Israeli. I don't do drugs.
What's up, guys? I don't want to interview anybody, guys.
Everybody, Palestine.
Another day. I've spoke to this guy before. I talked to him before. I don't want to interview. You, how about
Hey,
that?
guys, could you do me a favor? I got 40 cops here for 7 people. Could you guys just end it? You get each other, when is it, Thursday? You get each other Thursday, okay?
Guys, prepare. Give me a list of questions you want. And I promise you guys, next time I'll interview him. Send me a list of questions that you guys want me to ask. I promise, I swear, I'll do it, but not today. I didn't eat yet. I'm kind of like grumpy. It's over, guys. Guys, I promise, I swear to God, I'll interview him. And I just not today. Like, I'm grumpy. I didn't eat. Like, it's not a good time for me to talk and deal with people. I promise you guys, give me a list of questions you want me to ask him. Promise, swear to God, you guys send me a list of questions you want. Next time, I've seen him 100 times. He's always at these things. I promise to ask him. But like, I don't even have any questions for him. I spoke to him once before. No. You don't gotta donate. Nobody needs to donate. Just send me a list. If you guys DM me on, wait, hold on. I'm gonna go eat pizza and we can talk about it. All right? I'm hungry. While I eat, we could talk about it. I'll sit down with my other phone and we can make a list of the questions you want me to ask. I promise you guys can hold me to it. Swear to God, next time we see him, I'll ask him, but let's sit down, let's make the list. Let's eat some pizza, bro. I haven't eaten yet today. I'm starving, bro. I might have to get 4 of these bad boys. I'm so hungry. Especially if it's fresh. Yeah, we might have to go with 4 slices, guys. I'm starving, guys. Like starving. Starving to the 3rd degree. Only thing I had today was that coffee. That's why I went and sat down. Like it's too crazy. About 4 to go. Thank you, bud. Appreciate you. Ooh, we got the fresh slices, guys. I'm excited. I don't know who else is excited. I'm excited. Is this little park open? Sometimes it's open, sometimes it's not. It is open. I promise, guys, hold me to it. I will interview that guy. But I spoke to him before. I didn't make it a short, but I did talk to him before. All right, guys. I got the notes out. Since EBG is the last comment, we got to get EBG and Caitlin first. So wait, no, Caitlin sent it. Caitlin, what is the question you want to ask? Bro, I'm sorry. The coffee has me so like, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm waiting for the question. Ooh. That's how we supposed to live, guys. I don't even know why I got 3. Guys, you don't have. You guys said you wanted me to ask some questions. I'm asking you what y'all want me to ask them. So you don't want me to ask some questions? I don't know. I think I could find him. I followed two of the people from the anti protesters, just so I could see, like, you know, after I go to the protest, they film too. I want to see like what they got from their angle. I want to ask him if he's with Trump and why he thinks. Is he with Trump? And what is it? I want to ask him if he's with Trump and he thinks. Bro, how am I supposed to ask him that question? I want to ask him if he's with Trump and if he thinks Palestine here are protesting for a country that started a war and then lost now. Can you simplify that question, EBG? Can you like simplify that question a little bit? Is he with Trump? Basically, you want to ask him, is he with Trump? What's his platform of counter-protesting and why? What's his platform? And why does he counter-protest? How he feels about the Palestine. Is he with Trump? I mean, I think it's clear how he feels about it. He screams and he shouts how he feels about it, but I guess I gotta ask him it. He's only gonna tell me what he's been saying, like, constantly. Is he with Trump? How does he feel about conflict? That's what I was saying. Like, what am I gonna ask him? It's very clear how he feels. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's shouting how he feels. So I'm gonna say, how do you feel about it? Like, he's screamed a million times how he feels about it. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't even know what to ask him because he's. I mean, yeah, I could ask him for his platform. I don't know if he's gonna give it to me, but I think I could find him. I could find him. Y'all crazy, bro. Y'all trying to get me beat up. Y'all want to see me get beat up so bad, man. Thomas Tanatillo, get ready for court, brother. Get ready to take the stand, my good brother. I look forward to it. I look forward to it, Tommy boy. So here's the questions you guys have asked so far. Is he with Trump? I already know the answer to that. He's gonna be with Trump. How does he feel about the conflict? He's already told us 100 times by yelling at the protesters how he feels, but I'll ask him that. What's his platform? I might be able to find that out by the end of the night, but I'll ask him. I'll be sure to ask him that next time. Why does he counter-protest? He's going to say because he disagrees with the protesters. But so we got 4 questions. Any more questions? Any more serious questions? Is he with Trump? How does he feel about the war? What's his platform? And why does he counter-protest? I bought 4 slices. I feel full already. I don't even want these. Oh my God. I'm so tired. I don't know that he's Indian. I don't know that. I can ask him his ethnicity, but I'm not gonna call him. I don't know that he's Indian. I'm not gonna walk up to him and say, "You're Indian. What's your dog in a fight?" I'll ask him what his ethnicity is. I don't know that he's Indian. The point is to let him talk streamlined without pressure. Bro, that's what he does. That's what, when you guys are telling me to interview him, he says how he feels. Like, I don't need to ask him anything. He speaks how he feels. Like, that's why I'm confused. You guys are like, interview him. All I have to do is point the camera and he tells us how he feels. So that's why I was like, I don't even know what to ask him. Like, it's very clear how he feels. That's what he said. I could ask him more about that. Has he been threatened on social media? You like him? Yeah, you guys like him because he was saying the craziest things. Has he been threatened online? I'll ask him now. Has he been threatened, and is he worried? Is he worried? That looks like our pizza. At one of our pizzerias, they serve huge single slices. I never get plain cheese. Does he go to pro-Israeli rallies? They don't really throw pro-Israeli rallies in New York. But I could ask him. Why don't they throw their own Israeli rallies? Like, why don't they throw Israeli rallies? I could ask them now. Like, instead of coming to the Palestine protest to protest the protest, I could ask him, why doesn't he throw his own rally in support? Yeah, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. Kaylin said, ask him what kind of perfume he wears. All right, so here we go. Is he a Trump supporter? I guarantee he's a Trump supporter. How does he feel about the conflict? He's going to say that he thinks they're bad, the other side is bad, and everything he screams, the babies, the this, the that, that's what he's going to say. I don't know why you guys want me to ask him that, but I'll ask him. What platform? What's his username? Why does he counter-protest? Has he been threatened online? Is he worried about it? Why doesn't he throw pro-Israel rallies? So those are the questions I have, courtesy of you guys. And I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna be like, these are the questions from the viewers, not from me. These are the questions from you nuts. Does he feel he will be attacked blank for his views? And does he kind of hope, behave, you wild as hell, does he kind of hope it happens? Especially if the protester looks like Jason with a third leg. I don't know who that is. Keep it light, bud. Light. Where did that belly come from? Aquaman. Oh, the Hawaiian guy, the big Hawaiian guy. Yeah, you gotta call him Aquaman. I don't know his name. That's the big Hawaiian guy, right? With the big beard. He was in Game of Thrones or something. The hair, does he admire? It's a disrespectful question. I don't know who that is, but this question sounds disrespectful. I'm not gonna go up to somebody's face and just disrespect it. So that's who it is. I never knew his name before. Alright, we got a couple questions. Country music. Does he like country music? That's what you want to know. Yeah, I want to see y'all come out here with the camera. And the questions y'all asking me to ask him, I want to see y'all ask them. Y'all putting me in these crazy situations. Oh my God, bro. Just got done with the workout. Y'all still here. Y'all know that I'm shy. You're just trying to get me. You guys want me to have an awkward conversation. Bro, I put garlic on it. I put garlic and cheese. Parmesan cheese and garlic. Bro, I like pizza so much that just pizza, tomato sauce, and the bread, that's delicious to me. Are they still up there? I don't know. I swear he was trying to start a blank. Me too. Caitlin, you need to hear that. David has some pretty native eyes. Martin. guy's pimping out the wheelchair. Check out the shoes. The shoes are immaculate. This is the train station that they took over. Jason Marmo's girlfriend is lucky. She better appreciate what she has. Why, is he really that hot? You guys think that guy's that hot? Oh, what's this dude behind me? Police Special Conditions Unit. Girls got a thirst sometimes. He's that hot for you, behave. Damn, I want to be hot. How does one become hot? How do you become a hottie? Apparently, this is the best taco place in New York. Allegedly. That's what everybody says. I've never actually had it myself, though. So I wouldn't be able to tell you. Not gonna lie, New York beautiful. It is nice, man. Like just from a viewpoint, but the fact that you gotta deal with dirty police, dirty cops, crime, illegals, all that. I feel like you pay way too much for a lack of quality. Muscles in a beard. I really been supposed to hit the gym, man. I never do it. The gym is so far from me. It's like 45 minutes to the gym, 45 minutes back. Some valuable time. Still a good city to live in your opinion? Yeah, it's better than a lot of places, but it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. The red tie made Trump. This thing probably make like at least $500,000 a year. You gotta put a place, buy a little place to park your car, or for parking, make a lot of money. They even got a place to park your bike. Andy from Holland, nice to meet you, brother. Thank you for joining us this fine evening, this fine New York evening, or afternoon. Y'all think that guy's hot? What's that guy's name? Y'all think Aquaman's hot? I think one of the protesters are hot. She was distracting me the whole time. It's hard for me to stay focused. She's a hottie, bro. Nah, not the redhead girl. A different one. Redhead girl is like I don't like skinny little girls. It's like, I don't know. Like people who think Ariana Grande is hot, I think they secretly like little people, you know? Ariana Grande, to me, she has the body of a 13-year-old boy. So to like Ariana Grande, like I think people are weird. If I'm dating a woman, she's gotta have like the body of a woman. I don't like skinny little girls. Alright guys, that's gonna end it for today. I don't know, maybe I'll go live later, I'm not sure, but tomorrow I'll be at the International Car Show. Anybody who's into cars, you're welcome to pull up. Everybody have a good day, man. I'm tired. And I'm grumpy. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm grumpy. But I feel it. Like I feel grumpy. Alright guys, I love you. You have a good one. I'll see you guys. Maybe I'll be live later. Peace.